Okay, this is part 2 of my tampering with alias video. It's currently 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, February 15th, 2011, and I think my camera is lagging due to the fact that I have a program open. iTunes. I'm gonna listen to some music as I relax. You know? Yeah. I like classical music. I liked it since I was like 5. You know? Or 4. Like around like 1992 or something, right? That's 5 around then. 1992. Let's try 1992. What the hell? Alright. Come on. So hurry up. Last video went up to like at least 14 minutes and 59 seconds. Rounded off to like you know, rounded off to 15 minutes. So yeah, around 1992, that's when I start liking classical music. I have like a really good memory. But yeah, let me continue to like what I was saying about tampering people's names and aliases and stuff. You know? But yeah, like, you know, you have frauds who want to take other people's name and alias since childhood and swap them with like a false Nigerian named Cow. Like they make up all sorts of shit over there in Africa and Nigeria. You know, it's like one of the most, like, the country's #1 in like conning or scheming everyone out anything really, even your own identity apparently, right? And then you might not even be African whatsoever. You can actually be like half Hispanic and appear more black than usual, you know? Like Brandon Lee looks more white than Chinese and stuff, if he's biracial. Like I could look more black than Hispanic or something. Maybe my hair is like coarse due to the fact that I have like a fucked up liver and shit. But yeah. Like my birth name is American. My American government issued me like an American alias. Like some type of cover with protective custody, you know, not quite protective custody, because you have people who rape babies just because they're born, and babies grow up to be adults and stuff with the same name, like now or whatever, you know, and then an alias cover for protective custody, not quite protective custody, but like just like a random identity to live like comfortably or normally in society and all with an alias to avoid problems apparently, you know. But yeah. Alright, you know, Justin's the birth name, Brandon's an issued alias since childhood by the hypocritical government, and Cal, a false identity, was never my name, period. Like, hey Brandon, you look from looking like you're 12 or 15 to almost looking as if you're in your late 30s. What gives, Brandon? Like, have you been replaced? Hey Brandon, some folks in the government is trying to make like you're an illegal immigrant but you had a birth name. You know, like if Joanna, whoever. And I have a foul with this. Maybe that's why some person wasn't deported or had his identity questioned from the start, because I already knew like he was already an American citizen and pushed aside like his birth foul and like kept him with like an alias to like question and ponder about. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck people are doing here. Like, some people who are not even a part of the government collaborate with others to make as if you're a legal immigrant. Like with F-bomb. That's like the others could be like random people who want to like fuck up some guy's identity, or people from like some like rogue, corrupt nation of like Africa called Nigeria, like trying to forge or fabricate some fucking fake crap over there, you know? Because like people over in Africa are like pretty much assholes and shit. But you're unknown to us now, dude. Even if you keep tabs on people and have their birth file every peek and every now and then, knowing who the fuck they actually are, but still want to question where they come from or where they are. Like quote the hypocritical government again. You know, I'm just like I'm just personifying like how hypocritical like the government can be. Like it can give some guys a name, and then like some people in the government want to like make as if they're unsure like who the hell they are and just take it away and shit, right? Like, you know, I'm gonna go in quotations mode and personifying the government again. I mean, like these are Republicans, you know? Like, he's probably the Justin baby, with a video recording and pictures of him talking and walking, and, you know, Google Gaga, like son of some Hispanic lady named Joanna, who taking a lot of vacation, and this is all on our file and shit, you know? Like we have a file of this stuff, man. And we also have like places Joanna like frequenting or visiting, like as a vacation and whatnot on the file, like Montana, or like Alaska, Illinois, somewhere in the Midwest, like Michigan or Ohio or something, right? Pennsylvania, you know? I don't know. Or Hawaii and Alaska, you know, like taking vacations there. Like, yeah. Like, we have all that type of information on file. You know, it's probably written in documents, it's pictures and videos and all that other shit. So yeah, we know who the fuck this kid is, but we're gonna make as if he's like a fucking nomad or some shit. Like an unidentifiable identity. But it's going more quotations. I mean, a child that in Justin's file looks identical to the child who's Brandon. Like, wow. The identity / alias we made for him. Now, Brandon's the identity the hypothetical government gave him, right? End quote, hypocritical government. Quote, Joanna would probably like using different names or nicknames, probably travel throughout the United States of America a lot. Montana, the Midwest, East Coast, hypocritical government, end quote. You know? She even took vacations to Hawaii and Alaska at times. Wow. There's something about a baby gone missing while on a cruise vacation. In government. In quotation / said by the hypocritical government law. You know, not in government. As the hypocritical government, it's our job to keep tabs on people, thus already knowing shit. But some of us can cover up shit too. End quote of the hypocritical government. Like, there's also something about Justin being in Pittsburgh, PA, which is like in Pennsylvania at times, which is coincidentally right next to the state of Maryland where some guy happens to be at the moment. You know, like Baltimore and Pittsburgh are like how far apart from one another. What about Philadelphia and Baltimore, you know? Like, what if some guy has like a lot of biological family members who live in these areas, including like stretching towards the Midwest and all? You know, like Pennsylvania is connected to Ohio, it's connected to Michigan and shit, right? I mean, it's impossible to travel throughout like some type of interstate to get through those like 3 regions within a certain amount of time and all, right? You know, no. Like, traveling is like science fiction or something. It's impossible, you know. End quote of the hypocritical government. Like, Justin's family could be all over the East Coast, like a metro Pennsylvania area, which is like Pittsburgh and Philadelphia and shit, or York, PA, or Reading, whatever, I don't know. In the Midwest, which includes like Illinois, Indiana, Montana, and Minnesota, and frickin' like Ohio or something. I don't know. Maybe people like traveling. I don't like standing still. Maybe I like some hypothetical modern day gypsy, like end quote of the government. Like where can Justin come from if there's a file containing locations and vacations in places like Pittsburgh, yet if he's currently in Maryland and all, you know? Like, crap. End quote of the hypothetical government, hypocritical government, now. Like we had a file with this guy's birth name on it all along, yet we're willing to prosecute him as an illegal immigrant with an invalid alias that we somehow compromised and gave or wanted to give to some other guy who's like in his 30s, whereas this guy who fits his alias age and name perfectly, like is in his like late or early 20s and shit, you know? Yeah, I don't know. This is confusing me, man. Like, I look like I'm in my 30s suddenly versus I'm actually 20 something and I look like I'm a teenager. I'm 23. Yeah, that's their plan. What the fuck, man? But like with my birth name and all, which is still American, it's not good enough apparently, even though like they keep tabs on people and know who the hell they are from the start, you know? Like, that was the only reason why hypocritical Agent Stanley, not Mr. Stanley A. Taylor, but like a Stanley Smith, cover-up specialist, had interest in him. Like, forward this bullshit of like making like he's an illegal immigrant to deport him to a place like Africa. And like he probably knew his real name all along. Just want to ignore it. And make like he doesn't know what's going on, and some guy is like not from here. end quote, of the hypothetical, hypocritical government. Now, here we go. I was trying to make like you were a legal immigrant from Mexico or Africa with a forged, anonymous, and Nigerian identity. End quote of a hypocritical Agent Stanley. You know? Like, but how can you be from Africa if you are actually biracial, as in half Hispanic? You know, like, we're like contradicting the shit out of ourselves. Like hypocritical Agent Stanley. You know? Like, we have people accusing you of being born in Spanish-speaking countries, and others making it as if you were born in Africa. Agent Stanley. But yet, you're always here in the United States of America as an infant, you know, since infancy and shit. Agent Stanley, you know, it's weird, right? But yeah, I don't give a fuck about, like, personifying people at the moment. If I'm de-identified with my Brandon alias, hopefully I can end up homeless, you know? Like, I'll just use my birth name. Like, I'm Justin, okay? I'm not from Africa, I'm not African. I'm actually half Hispanic, and my mom's a fucking Latino lady. Alright? Yeah, her name's freaking Joanna, some crap. Who knows? And she likes changing her name or using nicknames a lot of times. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with people. People just want to fuck up some guy's life from birth and shit, apparently. It's like he's born with some type of anti-existence law. You know, just in case I get like a citation for being homeless. Like, sir, you can't sleep here. Please give us your name for a citation. Or me your name. The law, end quote. Or, end quote, comma, the law. And I likely reply with, it's Justin. My mama was a biracial Latina named Joanna, okay? End quote, me. You know, or if you can't provide a name, sir, you can't provide a name, sir, or like, are you a U.S. citizen or a legalized citizen? End quote, the law. And like I feel like I'm gonna go with my other name. This is like two different scenarios within the same scenario. Like, yeah, my name's Brandon. End quote, me. And then like they likely reply with, that name is subtly unveiling. Like some older looking guy's Brandon. The law. Like, that name went from looking teenage to looking mid-age in less than a few days somehow, buddy. It's now some older guy's name now, buddy. The law. End quote. End quote, the law. You know? So let's say, it was your name, but now you don't own it. So screw you. You're a legal immigrant now, nigger. End quote, the law. Like a hypothetical citation scenario with sub-scenarios, you know? Like with like possible outcomes and whatever within like the same scenario plot. But yeah, like how can they deport American citizens who were born in U.S. soil if someone managed to steal their identity somehow or names and identity, you know? But yeah, I don't get that, man. Like, I'm not even African. How can they try and deport me to a place I'm not even from? I don't get that. You know, like, how the fuck am I gonna go from being African to, like being, like, Mexican at the same time or something? Or, like, born in Mexico? I don't know. I think people are very fucked up, though, man. Like, you have some people in the government who are very nice, and then some are, like, extreme fucking assholes. Like feeling like they're guides in power or some crap, you know? I don't know. Like, certain agents. So I'm gonna stop filming now. Yeah. Ranting or venting about possibilities. Alright? 13 minutes and 59.